Good.
No, wait. No, go ahead.
And welcome to bullshit. Hold my beer. Coming at you from the cold heart of the scorching Mojave Desert. This is the show full of dickheads.
You're not wrong.
I do love the fact that my Skype call has completely forgotten about Jacob. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I can hear him.
We can't hear him. See him. I can see him.
Yes.
I actually left a while ago.
Gone so very, very right. As always, I am Jacob Colladale, and I am joined by the tank cleaner to my malaria medication, one Patrick Alger. How the fuck are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm just happy to be here. I'm not there.
We're happy to have you here, too.
You sick bastard.
As always, we are joined by the anthropomorphized gig economy, one Jacob Stewart. How the fuck are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm living the American dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking sucking on the social safety net while also desperately wondering where your next fucking meal is going to come from?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds good.
That's America. Good job.
Right. And as always, we are joined by one Jesse V, our V card, the show's V card. That's the floor now. How the fuck are you doing this evening, sir?
Pretty good, man. I love shooting the shit with you guys. This is good.
Yeah, that's what we've been used to. There's nothing that happens in this episode. It's like Seinfeld gone horribly, horribly wrong. Like
Seinfeld
after the
week 2.
Yeah. After the 8 ball wore off. So what the fuck you been up to this week, Patrick?
Fucking still working. I mean, only one job this week, so I had a little extra time, so I started hitting up the Iron Banner pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's a gym, right?
No, that's Destiny.
Yeah,
Gym's
Destiny
closed.
2, Jim.
Yeah. Okay.
And Jacob, what have you been up to this week?
I've been watching the fucking Tiger King.
That's I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I mean,
saw that yet.
The best way to turn a straight guy gay is to have tigers and meth. So.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty
pretty
solid
reaction.
plan.
Yeah. I'm just a little concerned because I've been doing a lot of fucking embroidery and crochet and all that shit, and the last thing I need is another avenue to gay. Like,
oh, it's not gay. It's crazy. It's Oklahoma and Florida crazy.
Okay.
You're gonna start
Those two
crocheting like
fighting
little
each other.
fucking tigers to put your meth in.
You can put your meth in there.
Dude, business opportunity. Jesse, what have you been up to this week?
Actually, not much, and I love it. For once, this week has been like not as hectic at work because everyone is just busy with COVID-19.
Everything got canceled.
Everything got canceled, so all my meetings have freed up. I mean, I've just been hanging out with Pat in the office. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been locked in my home, telecommuting to work, and I still somehow manage to show up late almost every day. But
because he lost the Skype.
Yeah, I was like, if earlier was any indications, I could see it.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly how it happens. But I fucking hate this. I hate this. I hate being fucking restricted to my home and starting to scratch off my own fucking skin. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that the Tiger King or whatever might not be a great show for me to watch, because if it's tigers and meth, I might end up clawing out my own eyeballs and then sucking a dude off or something weird like that.
So just watch Silicon Valley
But now
and
you
you'll
have
be
to
all right.
watch it. Cool.
What's that, Jacob?
Alternate. Do one Silicon Valley, one Tiger King.
So just stay a little gay?
Yeah, just a
I
tip.
feel like that's
Just a tip.
A little bit is your sweet spot, all right?
that's honestly that's my sweet spot.
Just a little
That's pretty much
docking.
my
That's
fucking,
all you need.
yeah. That's little gay is my brand. So
That's his name in high school.
oh This week, we talk about COVID-19. We talk about the fact we're all getting some fucking money. What? Yeah. So, between all the members of the show, still not enough money for the down payment on a fucking Cybertruck. Nope. So,
well, it's enough for a down payment, but not to buy it.
Right. Not for a good down payment.
It's only $200 to fucking pre-order.
Oh.
They raised it to 200 now?
Or was it 100?
Yeah, it was 100.
Oh, okay. 100.
Fucking
I want 2 of them, so 200.
You're like, I can't buy them, but I'll put the down payment.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. God damn.
Status symbol. Everybody see my down payment? Yeah, that's right. Fucking Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Because that's what I need is a fucking $2,000 a month car payment. Goddamn. We talk about some other stuff. I don't know what else we discussed, and it's 2 hours of us live streaming and not live streaming, Skyping, and yeah. Eventually, we should put this on fucking Twitch or something, but it would have to be a lot cooler before we did that.
What do you mean?
All right.
I've seen people on Twitch. We don't have to be much cooler.
All that and more coming up after whatever the fuck comes next. All right, so back to what I was talking about. We're getting fucking money, guys. We're getting sent hard, cold cash.
Hard.
Jesse
cash.
can use that to buy more desk toys.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
How
so
much
many more.
cash?
$1,200 a person for everybody who makes up to, I think it's like 75 grand or something like that.
Yeah, 75 by yourself, not combined.
Yeah. Combined households of 150 or something like that. But yeah, we're each getting $1,200 plus $500 a kid. Jacob, your prolific breeding is going to pay off again.
Right?
Yeah. You know where the cutoff is? 3 kids. You know how many I have? 3.
Hey, me too.
17? I don't know.
Fucking planned ahead for this shit.
I'm willing to adopt a few for a little while, but it is going off your old tax statement, so the ex-wife will get that.
Right?
Yay.
I'll just tell her to consider that to be my child support payment.
Sure, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for me. So yeah, the Congress finally pushed the whole fucking thing through, and Jesse, no, you'll get contaminated.
I had to. I needed some Coke.
You can have a nugget too.
Yeah, now I can have an actual nugget.
I'll get me some whiskey. There we go. Now we might be ready. I don't know.
So what are you guys gonna do with your sweet, sweet COVID money?
Save it.
Yeah.
Build a fence.
Or we could buy the iPad Pros for $1,000. Was it the
No.
It was the MacBooks. Was it the MacBooks? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need a MacBook.
I don't know. We can't seem to get this recording thing down, so it might help.
Yep.
Oh shit! I say we all go in and buy me a shed and get the studio set up.
Right?
Just send all your COVID cash over here. We could
We're
have a
talking
sweet.
to the listeners, right? Because I'm saving mine. Just in case shit might go south.
Yeah,
In
no
case
kidding.
it goes on for 2 months.
Yeah.
Shit, they're projecting like 6 years at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be some years before we climb out of this hole, but hey, we're all supposed to go off lockdown by Easter because, you know, Jesus saves and whatnot.
Yeah, because Jesus saves and takes no damage.
Yeah.
Plot twist, he's gonna resurrect all the motherfuckers.
This is the rapture.
Yep.
It's just a really weird, sloppy rapture,
Kill the rest of us.
right?
He's like, cowards! You didn't get sick. You're dead.
You didn't
Well, I
get
mean-
sex? Is that what you said?
Sick.
Oh. What if you got sick and survived? Like, I've been doing fine.
No, you didn't do it right.
Oh, fucked it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, 4 confirmed cases here in Mojave County, I think, and we just got our first confirmed case in Kingman here a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
That's actually 3 in Kingman, 6 total.
Oh, shit.
It's Havasu
Climbing.
Kingman, right?
Numbers are blowing up. So
That's the only people they've tested. So there's probably way more that are. all
Boomers
fucked
are
up.
booming.
yeah, I still haven't gotten my test done.
Yeah.
I think they might have forgotten about me because I filled out the stupid online form, but now I see that there's like tents set up in the parking lot. So I think they have just like drive up and get your test shit, and they forgot about me. They're like, fuck it,
Fucking forgot about Dre.
just let him die, whatever.
Pretty much. Wow.
The fuck was that?
Sound like one of those fireworks that scream when they go up.
My
Or a
bad.
child having a toenail being removed.
That was one of my stimulus packages.
That's all right. They're making you money, so they can make noise.
That's right. Yeah, you deal with it, Buster.
Yeah, goddamn. So we're finally in a socialist economy, sort of, because the government's talking about not only is this one-time payment a thing, but there might also be further payments in the future out
Yeah, I
to
got it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen, but basically, I'm going to pay down a bunch of credit card debt so I can have people stop calling me, and then I can have credit cards to run up when everything goes to shit.
Right?
Smart.
I
good
felt like it was a pretty good plan. So, gonna do my taxes. Tax day got pushed off to July, fucking
3 months.
April of next
so
year.
Yeah, next year.
Fucking, they're like, fuck it, don't worry about it, don't do your taxes. Our president doesn't, so you don't have to either.
Right? If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for the people.
Right?
I like how they put
It's gonna be.
the caveat in there that he can't get any money for him or his family or his businesses.
Right.
They're like, there's
Yeah.
a no Trump clause in this fucking bill.
We definitely have to make sure that the president, who definitely double dips into charitable campaigns, doesn't double dip into this campaign.
Yeah.
This is weird because we were going fucking like full bore. What, a month ago? That fucking country was on top of the world and shit. And now we're like,
number one.
yeah, we are number one. Number one in confirmed cases of coronavirus. We have officially surpassed China, Italy, everybody else. Fuck you guys.
Yep.
Which, I mean,
yeah.
you know the China's numbers are all just fucking watered down. There's no way they only had like 3,000.
I don't know. When you take the people who are sick out and you shoot them immediately, that's a pretty effective way to keep anything from spreading.
you use them as labor until they drop dead.
That's a possibility, but you got to keep them in like a big camp, and there's a possibility they could like sneeze on somebody else, and then you're fucked.
They do that,
Yep.
but they keep the camp in Russia, and they don't release their numbers. So,
Well, no, they do, but in Russia it's just the flu and pneumonia. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the biggest difference. They had like the biggest spike ever in the history of Russia, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just pneumonia. It's out of control."
Yes, right. Siberia is a big part of our country. You know, it's cold up there.
yeah,
Do some
buddy.
vodka about it.
Yeah, we live in this disembodied hellscape of a world. Hey, but good news, Birds of Prey is available for video on demand. By the way, somebody put in the feed this OK Epic thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the new Half-Life game, the VR one.
Okay, what was I supposed to notice? Because it was the most boring fucking thing to try and watch.
Well, you're supposed to watch the gameplay and how good it is.
See, told you, Pat. Fucking literally nobody.
What were you saying, dude?
Pre-show, he was talking about how people are going crazy for this shit.
Yeah, how
And
good
it
the
Seems
game
no
was.
one cares.
I called him out right away. I was like, "Fucking who? I haven't heard a damn thing about it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not care. I have, however, fallen back in love with my
I like
VR
how
system.
You bought a VR system, but you don't care. And it's a VR game. You're like, fuck, don't care.
I started-
But I got back into my VR.
Yeah, we got Pornhub.
Nobody gives a shit. Shut up.
I started playing Blood and Truth.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, Blood and Truth was fucking amazing.
Blood and semen.
So
Yeah, nobody said that.
I would never like record gameplay of it though for an hour and then foist it off on my friends. Like,
Yeah, buddy. That fucking dude's making bank. I can't fucking say anything bad about him. He's fucking making money.
oh shit.
Yeah, he's
Maybe I would then.
the most subscribers on YouTube, so he's making millions a month.
Oh, so he's the new PewDiePie.
No, that is PewDiePie.
Oh, was that PewDiePie?
Fucking wrecked. See, he didn't even click it. He was just like, ah, whatever.
No, I clicked. Watch. Fuck you guys.
No, that was definitely PewDiePie.
Yeah, maybe so. How the fuck am I supposed to tell based off of that image? It's the back of him, and his whole fucking face is covered by a thingy. I could look at the channel name below that, but
That's
I was too busy
a
trying
big
to
tip.
figure out.
Yeah.
I was too busy trying to figure out why the fuck I was supposed to be watching this. I thought something cool was gonna happen, or like he was gonna explode something with his mind fucking bullets or something. I don't know.
You were expecting way too much from me. It was the gameplay that I was just interested in because it was really smooth.
I'm curious how they got the walking down, like because it looks like he's playing on a PSVR, and like Blood and Truth is a very similar game to that, where like it's a first-person shooter and you manipulate shit and you like pick locks and it's fucking cool, but the moving is kind of difficult because you have to look where you want to go and then hit a button and it will move you to that location.
Right? Yeah, he's not on a PSVR though. I think he's
Is
on
that an Oculus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it's
Well,
an Oculus. Or the
I
Valve
thought
one.
PewDiePie got like fully banned for being a Nazi or some shit.
No,
No.
he got more subscribers.
Yeah,
No.
being a Nazi's cool nowadays.
That's the way to do it, I suppose.
Yeah,
Fucking kids these days.
yeah. That was
Well-
that was just
100
people
bucks.
taking shit out of context, saying he was a Nazi. But
Yeah. I think if you go back and revisit the old shows, I actually make that point that like everything he did that was Nazi related was him making fun of Nazis.
yeah,
So we
can't do that.
no can't even say Nazi. This fucking video's already been struck down. Hey, I saw the coronavirus or the quarantine tag on the YouTube video you sent me.
Oh, did you like that?
That was pretty slick. I was impressed. I was like, God damn. Patrick's getting creative.
I'm trying. Yeah, did you see they were people are taking over houses in California?
Yes,
They're
they're
like-
trying to reclaim houses and
like-
because
Well, fuck it, I live here now.
which I mean, go for it, dude. I'm all about it. Like squatters' rights, do a thing, whatever. Like
Well,
Well, I
not-
mean,
They're living in I think it's government houses, like houses that are owned by the government, not people.
yeah, there were houses that were set to be demolished, but they've been sitting there for like 7 years, just uninhabited.
Yeah.
yeah, then why aren't we fucking
Inhabit
giving them to
them.
homeless people? Like
Exactly.
that seems like a complete waste of appropriate resources. Stick people in there, let them get fucking COVID together, and then they can all self quarantine.
Unless
And,
they're being demolished because they're unlivable and unsafe, and then people
No.
probably shouldn't be in there.
I mean, I've been watching a lot of Hoarders again, so take your life into your own hands, I guess.
Right?
I did not watch Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back before you guys asked. I really tried to talk myself into watching it, but
You mean reboot?
yeah, that one.
Yeah, Strike Back.
Strikes
you've
Back
definitely
again.
Seen, yeah, again. Once
So,
more.
yeah. I tried to talk myself into it, but I was like, God damn it, I don't want to watch the same. That is not my favorite of the Jay and Silent Bob movies to begin with. So instead, I've been watching a lot of Family Guy and Blue Harvest and the good version of Star Wars. They did Star Wars way better.
Yeah. Yeah, Family Guy nailed it. I've been going back through watching Silicon Valley, and I finished the. I can't remember the name of the show. Avenue 5.
Oh, that's
Avenue
good.
Q. What?
Huh?
Iris.
Yep. It's on HBO. Avenue 5. It's like a luxury space cruise liner. It gets knocked off course, and then they all fucking lose their minds.
They all fucking eat each other.
Yeah, they try to.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I gotta.
Well, they just turn bitchy. That's what. It's a bunch of people on a cruise, and they're like, "Yeah, it'll be like 4 years before we get home now," and they were supposed to be like 8 weeks.
So you guys
The
still?
people were strangely realistic.
Yeah.
Are you guys still working?
Yeah, for now.
You
I
know,
mean,
still going to work?
So far, I've only been doing one job, so my second job I've been going to. So I
Got a lot
need
of
Collect
free time.
unemployment.
for that one job.
Yeah,
It's $250 a week from Arizona plus the $600 from the stimulus package. $850 a week.
Right?
Why not?
I don't think I'll get it because I already have another job.
can you collect unemployment while you're employed? I don't think you can.
Yeah,
No, I don't think
Give it
so.
a shot.
that's where the
They're
shot.
letting gig workers do it.
Jesus Christ, like big country over there on the fucking government teat. See what you got to do? You got to crank yourself out for your kids.
Just gotta have a few more kids and then fucking just try.
Yeah, just try, just whatever. What's the worst I
Apply
can do? Tell
for
you.
everything.
I'm sorry. You're right. Don't try to get $850 a week extra.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fucking big country. Jacob Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. You're making me want a cigar. I left all the cigars out in the living room. We take our first break. I'll have to go out and get some. And
I got the super long Master Blend 3, and that thing is fucking nice.
oh, I owe you some money for the stoves you dropped off at my place, by the way. You gotta slip me a bill at some point in time.
Okay.
So I did complete my first week of working from home.
Yeah.
That's been fucking weird and complicated, and we think the company might have gotten hacked here recently, so that's super exciting.
That's
Um,
good.
Oh,
Good for a jail software company.
Yeah, because we right, law enforcement software company.
Should you be saying this right now?
Probably not. But yeah, we were online, and all of a sudden, all of our servers crashed, and one of our tech guys was reading like the login names because we all have specific login names, and it looked like a spoofed login name, and he was like, "Okay, we're done." It was like middle of the day on Friday, and he was like, "We're all done. Everybody log off. Fucking, we're gone." And we all started speculating wildly. It was like, "Oh fuck, sounds like we got hacked." We don't know that that's actually what happened. But that's what it sounded like. We were like,
he just
"Shit."
wanted to leave early. He was
Yeah.
like, "Ah, fuck these guys."
And that's it. He just wanted to be.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's Friday. Fuck, I don't want
He's
to
like,
deal with
That's
this."
enough of you guys. Go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So that was interesting. But other than that, it's been fucking boring. I taught myself how to embroider.
Saw that.
Yeah, that's cool.
You didn't watch Joe King.
I didn't watch what?
Joe King.
What the fuck is a Joe King?
Tigers, Murder.
Oh, I
Have you
almost
not been on the
did.
internet?
Yeah, I almost watched that. You know what's funny is I did watch
Nope.
like
You need to.
I have been on YouTube. All right.
Yeah, watch a PewDiePie video.
Right? Not knowing it's him. Did you see the Gotham High fucking trailer for the comic book?
Oh,
I saw
God.
the link you sent me, but that just looked gross. I didn't want anything to do with it.
Gotta watch it.
It was the most god awful thing I've ever
Play
seen.
it now. Play it now.
Play it now. Okay, hold on. I gotta
It's
find it in the
so
stream. I was just looking at it like
It's not
30
that.
seconds.
It's not that far in the stream.
Yeah, I was way up. There's the Warriors trailer.
I'm imagining that that's the exact direction that they're wanting to take the new Star Wars. Watch.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's gonna be like high school kids in the fucking galaxy far, far away. Oh, it's gonna be stupid.
Here at Space School.
Jedi Academy of Arts.
Yeah.
If they did it Clone High style, just bring back Baby Yoda and fucking young Luke and shit.
Right. Just
That'd
put
be good.
Baby Yoda in a Letterman jacket, fucking cruising the halls.
He's the bully. Just telepathically slamming
He
everyone.
just force checks you in the nuts. Did you find it?
No, not yet. Oh, there it is. Just found it. I was way up in the stream. Okay, I'm gonna sit nice and close to the camera so you can.
Get your boogers.
Yeah.
And no one is more handsome than Bruce Wayne. He doesn't have friends. He has followers. My friend Jack Napier has nothing to his name except.
Why would he have followers? Like Batman would not be on Instagram.
No, he's not. But Bruce Wayne is.
Oh yeah.
I'm Selena Kyle. that girl next door. And in my opinion, a triangle is a perfect
Yep.
shape.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just watch?
Oh no, it reawoke COVID-19 in you.
Yeah. That thing is spreading viruses. Ban it.
What the fuck did I just watch? He doesn't have friends. He has followers.
Right.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne. He has all the money. What the what?
Yep.
Gen Z has started making shit.
They're making Twilight Batman. Because they got the guy from Twilight to be Batman in the movies. They're like, oh, we'll do this.
I don't
Does that mean
care.
we're gonna get the sequin batsuit?
Yeah, it's
Oh
gonna be
my
nice
God,
and
if
sparkly.
Shit.
Oh,
Like
if
Elton
they
John.
don't go for that, like a graphite-colored batsuit with silver glitter all over it, just look like fucking Liberace's cosplay.
Yeah.
Like that'd be an opportunity fucking missed.
Fuck yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a fucking hot mess.
And then a dance scene in there like Spider-Man 3.
I mean, if they had that, I would watch it just for that.
holy fuck. Boris Johnson tested positive for coronavirus.
Yeah.
Ah, amen. All right.
And he recently had a meeting with the Queen just before he tested positive.
well,
So, rip royal family.
Turns out she's
Eh.
immune.
can lizards get COVID? She's a lizard person, so
That thumbs up just makes it seem like this is going up your butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Ooh.
Ooh. Thumb up your butt, yeah.
I'm Selena Kyle.
Triangle's a perfect shape.
what the fuck? This is some kind of fucking like polyamorous teen high school fucking
Yeah.
hookup high.
And that's
Yeah,
exactly
like-
what Star Wars is gonna end up.
Yeah,
Watch.
that's going to be Star Wars. This is going to be
Yep.
the next one.
Star Wars polyamory.
Like, he's on the dark side, but he's a Jedi. Triangle. Perfect Jedi shape.
I'm a Wookiee, but that doesn't stop me.
Right? Not shaving my legs.
I'm just the Bothan next door.
Like,
I'll give it a
When
7.
is this?
What?
he
I give it a 7.
said he gives it a 7.
Oh, yeah. Fucking- Solid 7.
It's a good 7. All right, it was a good 7.
the Kingman 7.
I don't care what you have to say. I have been going back and like especially rewatching the Family Guy original takes. I've been like, fuck, I was really wrong about that 7. I have got to come off that number.
Yeah, you do, because I'm like, have you watched it? Because it's out now.
God, it's so bad.
It's very bad.
I have not watched it. I'm not buying it. I'll wait
No,
for it to show
no.
up on Disney Plus, and then I won't watch it. Just like Captain Marvel. Even though it's free, I can watch it right now. I'm like, nah. I'd rather watch fucking Killer Sofa.
Yes. Velocipaster.
Right
Now
up.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I was watching that earlier today. I didn't get to finish it, but
Killasofa's one I'm not familiar with.
it's on Amazon Prime. It's a recliner that kills people.
That
How does it
seems
compare to
obvious.
rubber?
Huh?
It's actually on par. It's not as big on the cinematography side, but they definitely spent money on the production value of this movie.
It's a Kiwi movie,
I'll
so
watch
you'll love
it.
it.
Yeah.
Probably so. Although I've seen some Kiwi movies that are just fucking train wrecks and not in a good way.
Yeah. It's like if Pee-wee's Herman's fucking couch Sophie fucking came alive and was on.
Yeah, like no
Fucking
cherry. Beady
Cherry,
ass
yeah,
with
cherry.
eyeballs. Yeah, it's so
Fuck,
good.
dude. Yeah, I sat and watched a Kiwi movie called The Price of Milk, I think is what it was called. And I did it to get in a chick's pants, and it worked. But goddamn, was that a terrible movie. It was literally, it had no script. The actors would just show up on the day and make shit up.
That's how they made
And,
Iron Man, the first one.
Yeah, that's
Well,
how
that's-
they made Samurai Cop too.
Yeah.
You have RDJ there, right? Like, RDJ is fucking Iron Man. That's fine. Like, you got him. but this was terrible. Like at one point in time, she can teleport, and he takes a bath in a vat of milk because he's a dairy farmer, and it's just fucking bizarre. It was not good.
Do they have cows there? I thought they just had sheep.
It sounds like Cloud Atlas.
It was, it was very much like Cloud Atlas, except at the end of Cloud Atlas when they try and tie everything together, you're like, oh, I see what you were going for. You fucking missed, but I see what you were going for. Right? That, if you take that out and just leave the viewer with the kind of feeling, that's the price of milk.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So.
then you'll love Killer Sofa.
Oh yeah,
Excellent.
it has all the best parts of Cloud
Yeah.
Atlas.
Exactly. At one point, the sofa's staring at somebody through the window from an upstairs apartment.
No, the best part is where magically one of the springs comes out of this couch and like he uses it to tap on the fucking windows.
I didn't
Hey,
get
if
to
you're
that
present-
part yet. I saw the dick spring. Like, he lifted up his fucking footrest, and there's, like, the dick fucking hook underneath
Oh
it.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit after that. He's like chasing one of the girls and he's just like tapping ever so gently like fucking Freddy Krueger.
It's good shit.
You guys already sold me on this.
It's on Prime for free, so...
Yeah, it's on Prime for free, man.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I got like fucking TV is in here, and I've got my Prime account on the studio television. Fuck, man. You guys been keeping up with like Trevor Noah and shit, and his daily quarantine fucking show?
Nah, I'm not really into him. Like I said, fucking more of a Jon Stewart guy.
Yeah,
I tried to give him a
Fauci.
shot, and it just got way too fucking left, and I'm like, never mind.
Fauci was on the show here recently, which is why I asked if you saw that.
Don't know who that is.
Fauci is the Surgeon General, the head epidemiologist. I don't know if he's the Surgeon General, but he's the head epidemiologist for the United States. He's the guy that Trump like replaced with Mike Pence, and who got up in front of the reporters and was like, "No, I'm still the guy in charge because Mike Pence doesn't know what a sneeze is." So
It's the devil. That's why you
yeah,
said bless
exactly.
you right afterwards.
yeah, because otherwise Satan will jump into your body and it's fucking stupid. But yeah, Dr. Fauci is the guy who's doing his best to save us all. And he's the one who's like, yep, this is going to keep going for months. And the southern hemisphere has it while they're in fall right now, headed into winter, they're starting to catch it real bad. And fucking numbers are starting to explode in the southern hemisphere, and then they're going to fucking ride it out through winter and keep it going. And when they fucking flip back to our winter, it's just going to come back and fucking hit us again. Have you? Oh my God, you've been watching Hulu, Patrick. Have you seen the number of fucking like? I watched a Kia commercial that told me to fucking wash my hands, and like Carvana commercials, they're like offering, "Ooh, we now have touchless delivery and all this other shit." Like all of these big major companies have these commercials out. What's that?
I said I thought the Carvana always had touchless delivery.
Yeah, it was always they dropped the car off in your front fucking yard. It's not a big thing. They didn't make a big deal about
Right.
it. Like they didn't. Now that we've dropped the car off, we have to come in and spit in your mouth to seal the deal. Like it's not like
That's
they're
why I like
like,
my
Oh,
services.
This is Carvana, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make a note real quick.
I don't know. I just my brain shuts off when the commercials come on. I'm like,
Oh,
the show's back on. Yeah, I don't even look at them.
Little Caesars has these new touchless like stands. Like they had a commercial where they're like, your pizza is cooked at 500 degrees and never touched again afterwards, and it's delivered to you in a convenient touchless like
How do they
little
cut it?
box. You cut them in the box.
Right, but they're touching it.
They're
They are touching the cutter that is touching your food.
not
That
touching the
doesn't
blade though.
Are they? Are they not? Have you seen the people that
I-
work there? I can
So
see
I
them
work-
licking the
I-
blade,
they're like,
and they go, didn't touch it. Fucking 500 degrees.
I know it. I know at Papa John's, I worked the cut table for years, and I would never touch those cut wheels because they are fucking lightsabers. So
Yeah,
Like, that
have you
was-
seen the people working at Little Caesars?
Yeah, I've had pizzas cut at Little Caesars. Those aren't lightsabers.
Yeah. Just
I know,
fucking
right? They all-
shake the whole fucking pizza and try and get your slice off.
they
just tell
always
them,
just,
you know
like-
what?
I'm like, did you cut it or just crease it and show me where I need to cut it? Like,
cut on fold.
Yeah,
Look,
cut
they're
all the
also-
lines, please.
They need glasses or something because I end up with like half the pizza is just tiny pieces, and then the other half is fucking giant goddamn pieces.
Yeah, the
And
central
that's
cuts
not good
2/3 of the
for
way.
I had
Yeah.
the Crust's pizza tonight from Papa Murphy's. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it a keto pizza?
Yeah.
Just like a.
There's no crust. They just put all the toppings and the sauce in the pan. And you just put it in there.
Just
Heat
fucking
it up,
throw it
take
in
it
a
up.
bag for
Bah,
you.
and I'm like, good.
That sounds fucking amazing.
It is amazing.
So the other day, the other day I realized, fuck, I have an opportunity here. I'm at home. I'm not on the road, so I went keto the other day. 2 days ago, and apparently all of the goodness in my body decided to leave today. That's why I was so late getting on the record, because I have been shitting myself to death all day today. Like,
Nice.
my gut fauna this morning, woke me
right.
up, and it was like, "Hey, fucker, if we're going keto, everything's leaving right now," and it did.
At least you
So,
went
I
on an
was sitting-
airplane when it happened.
That's true.
Nobody would hear it, but you'd still be in that little fucking airplane restroom.
I mean, it
Oh,
might
no,
be
they're-
easier though, right? You could just keep on flushing, and maybe it'll just like flush everything out of you.
Just suck it. Just get a good seal and have it suck it right out of your colon.
Just open my mouth real wide. Ah. Fucking everything gets sucked right out, dude.
I tried that
I'm down.
Walmart delivery yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
It's pretty good. The only thing I thought was shitty is they make the employees use their personal vehicle. Because I'm
Oh,
like,
Ah,
there's only so many time slots
gross.
available, so I'm like, maybe they got a van or a truck they bring your groceries over in. It's like, I checked my camera because I was still at work. And I'm like, that's their own car. What the fuck
Like,
is this?
no, this is a Walmart car.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time
somebody's
they're
fucking
just
Geo
when
Metro.
people clocked out
What's that?
on the way home. They just swing by your fucking groceries.
Yeah. That's what it is when the shift ends. All right, take this somewhere and then you can go home.
Right?
We're not paying you.
Yeah, that's fucked.
You're off the clock, goddammit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
The poor girl was like, I've never done these before. What do I do? So I'll just leave it right there on the sidewalk and we'll get it. Or the fucking porch.
The sidewalk.
Yeah.
I just leave it out in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
We'll get it eventually.
Yeah, eventually we'll get it. Neighborhood kids will bring it in for us.
Yeah, fucking. Every place is offering delivery now. Like Burger King is offering delivery and shit.
What?
Yeah, like I was surprised. I've been watching a lot of Hulu commercials, but yeah, I was like, fuck. Apparently, delivery was always an option. Y'all fuckers were just stingy, is all. So there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of shit that this COVID thing is revealing. Like when the government tells us to stay at home and not go spend our money at the businesses are like, we will suck your dick, whatever it takes. Nothing is off the table. What do you want?
Delivery blowjob would probably make really good money right now. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm an essential business.
You'd have to get those like the COVID masks with
Yeah.
a big like
Oh.
basically a
Like Jesse's.
Like a-
fucking nugget
Yeah.
slot.
yeah, you have to have a COVID mask with a nugget slot.
Yeah.
Only get that thing a little bit more round. Like unwrap the condom, put it in there.
Right?
Contact free blowy.
No,
So-
Yeah,
Oh,
right up in there.
Jesus Christ.
But on that note, the condoms are going to have a shortage now due to the coronavirus.
I saw this condoms coronavirus like shortage thing, and that's interesting to me.
I'm
Like,
surprised that we're like rely a lot on like manual labor. Like that's kind of mind blowing to me, to be honest.
I love the picture that was on it, just the testing. They're like, "Womp,
Yeah.
no leak, no leak." And then they're
Yeah, they
like,
got the big
every third
fucking-
one, they're all, baby. No baby, no baby, no baby, baby.
But yeah, I never assumed like our condoms were assembled by like Guatemalan children or anything like that. Like
Malaysian.
I thought they were fucking whatever. They are all the same.
It's all same country, right? Are they neighbors? I don't.
That's what I said.
Yeah, they share a border. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both over there.
But yeah, I was like, God damn, I did not realize how many people put their hands on my condoms before I do.
Right?
That's
Disturbing.
it's kind of disturbing to me.
That means we should do the world a favor and stop using them.
Corona condoms.
No, 3 is enough for me.
Haven't you gotten fixed? That's what you should do with your fucking tax. I should get LASIK. I want
Damn.
LASIK.
Access will pay to
He's all,
fucking
cut your
fix me.
nuts.
Yeah, cut your nuts.
I had an
buddy, you
appointment, but
fucker.
that got ended. That's an elective surgery.
Yeah.
What, the ball cutting?
I
I'm
figured
gonna
they
have to
bought it so you didn't have
reschedule.
more kids.
Yeah. In your case, I don't know that it's elective.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
mandatory
what?
at this point. They just show up at
Like,
your
I
house. All
just-
right, lay down.
You just shoot families that you see with 4 kids, or what? Or is it me? You don't want me to breathe.
No.
Fucking
No, I just-
at home delivery.
Yeah. We do like a Benihana's. Gotcha.
I'm gonna flip you
Look at
over
that.
now.
Nut in your mouth.
Make the onion volcano. Make the onion volcano. No. I know your family. Like you.
Oh! God damn. Holy shit.
His family is the most
agree.
fertile fucking family on the planet. Like, if they jerk off, there's a baby on the doorstep in the morning. It's fucking.
Stop jerking off on your
It's
doorstep,
scary.
damn it.
I watched his brother get a chick pregnant by looking at her from 10 feet away.
Nice.
Like, he was just like, "How you doing? Fuck, she's pregnant."
How's that working out in prison?
Well, he doesn't have to worry about it there. Nobody can.
Yeah, he's a lot safer. What if they hand out free condoms in prison? Listen, you're gonna need this.
Yeah.
The world is going fucking nuts at this point. I was watching Newsday with Ryan and Elliot and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing good came out of it. Like,
You're good. And it put him right to sleep thinking about it. So I was just watching it. Fuck, wake up!
that's because there's okay. It feels like simultaneously there's fucking nothing going on and there's fucking everything going on, right? Like it's this bizarre dual news cycle where the only thing we ever talk about is COVID, and COVID is fucking ending the world. But at the same time, all the other shit that we'd normally be talking about, like, hey, did you hear Samsung has a new cell phone that folds into thirds and that kind of shit? None of that exists anymore. And it's fucking weird and boring as fuck. And I'm an extrovert and I miss fucking people and I'm starting to lose my goddamn mind.
We can
Holy
tell.
shit.
Oh, you're one of those.
I
I was
told
telling
you.
Pat, I was like 2 days in, I haven't done shit, and I'm like refreshed. I'm like, oh, this is a brand new fucking day.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Charges me up
Yeah.
just to stay home.
Yeah.
Not me, man. I'm losing my shit. Like, I cleaned so much. Fucking
I saw that.
redesigned the studio. Then I tore the studio apart tonight because I was like, fuck. Because I
Fuck,
forgot
I
the
don't
rail
know how
behind
Skype works.
me. Just started flipping shit over.
Just flipping. Is there Skype? Where's Skype at?
Where did I put my Skype? God damn it.
Honey, where's my Skype?
Holy shit. So yeah, I mean, that's all I ever talk about with anybody anymore is, oh, hey, how are we handling COVID?
I mean, fuck the guy that tried to bring up a video game. Fucking, you're like, nobody cares, COVID.
Nope.
That's something
COVID
not
got to
work.
I'm like, this is cool, and you're like, fuck that, COVID. COVID.
COVID.
I was confused, goddammit, Patrick, because you tend to send me either stuff that I get the point of in the first 3 seconds, and usually it's to shock me, or you send me shit like that's an hour-long video where I'm like, is something really weird gonna happen in the middle? Like, is he gonna fuck somebody in
Just
VR?
waiting for the dick. Just like,
Yeah,
there's gonna be a dick. I know it.
I was waiting for it. I was like 20 minutes in, waiting for the fucking like, oh, this is how you give a hand job in this game or something like that, and the dick never came.
Yeah, because sometimes I send you shit without dicks. Weird.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know how I feel about that, Patrick.
Well, sorry.
Now we're gonna get like 15 dick things. You know that, right?
I'll feel comfortable.
Yeah. Well, I did send you the thing about the whiskey webs, like the whiskey DNA.
Yeah, that's how American whiskeys have like fingerprint webs that they fucking leave. That was a bizarrely interesting thing that I don't know what to do with that information, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's all I thought. I thought it was cool. I'm like, oh, you can tell by the webs. All right, cool.
Yeah, you can identify which whiskey somebody's like didn't use a coaster on your table with by the web they leave.
Right? This motherfucker. I know who it was. They were drinking this. Yeah. It'd be like
only one person.
Some cold case gets solved because of that.
Nah.
Epstein.
Who's Jordan? Who's Jordan Kleppers?
Huh?
You sent me a thing, Jordan Kleppers versus Trump snorters.
Oh, they were just funny, dude. Of him walking around talking to the Trump rally people. Because, like, one of the guys was like, I don't know why Obama was taking golf vacations and whatnot during 9/11. And he's like, why wasn't he in the Oval Office during 9/11? He's all, I don't know, but I'd like to get to the bottom of it. And it's like, you're a Trump dude. You should have been, like, a Bush dude also.
Right.
Wasn't that the same video with the space ISIS?
I don't know if I don't remember Space ISIS in that one.
See, because I remember that Obama thing from one compilation video I saw of somebody walking around a Trump rally. It was the same thing. They were like, why wasn't he in office? Well, I don't know. Well, it's because he wasn't president. You fucking moron.
Yeah. Then they had one guy talking about Americans treat women with respect, and they had a fucking shirt that said, like, Hillary fucking sucks, but Monica does it better. And then on the back it said, like, Trump that bitch or something.
Yeah,
and he's like, but we treat women with... He's all, yes. He got so serious. He's all, yes, we treat women with respect over here. It's like... It's great that you don't see the irony with the shirt and what you're saying.
No, you're wearing misogyny, right? Like, that is the brand name of the shirt you're wearing.
Is it misogyny or truthful? I don't know.
Why not both? Or que no las dos?
On that note, I'm going to take a break because I need to get some kind of light other than just my cigar.
Right?
All right, Big Country. That'll give me a chance to get some drink refill and a stogie of my own. Tell us about the smart fucker, Jacob.
I'm waiting for him to say he's recording.
I'm recording.
Because I half expected you to be like, wait. So there's this guy who's driving around LA and Vegas and anywhere he can actually drive to because he doesn't want to fly, and just getting B-roll of places that are fucking empty so he can sell it to studios and shit.
That's a great plan. We should do that in New York too.
So,
I'd say do it in Kingman when we get locked out, but nobody gives a shit.
yeah, I know, right?
No.
To get the one big
Bro,
tumbleweed
Smith's
to go
this
across.
morning was any indication.
What's that?
I went to Smith's this morning and it was fucking packed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually braved Walmart the other day, and they had charcoal, which I was super fucking excited about. I fucking hoarded a bunch of bags of that shit.
I saw that post. A little bit of anger there.
Oh, fuck yeah, I was super pissed off with the you're talking about my Fuck You America Facebook post?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to fucking Safeway. I had literally a list of, I don't know, 10, 12 things that it was like, well, fuck, I'm home for like a month. Why don't I grill some stuff? Because the weather's getting nice. I had a whole fucking list of about 10, 12 things that I wanted to pick up at the store. And they were shit like normal stuff, like cheese and some charcoal. And I needed a new fucking stick lighter. And all that shit, and I was like, oh, like, it's not toilet paper, I'll be fine. No, I won't. They don't fucking have, like, there was nothing worth grilling there. Ground beef is apparently fucking gold these days.
Yeah, that's hard to get hold of.
Fucking yeah, charcoal was fucking nowhere to be found. I was super pissed off about that. Lighter fluid was sold out. Fucking, I needed some eggs because I both eat eggs and I feed my dogs eggs.
Eggs are all gone.
Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you on the egg front. So, and if you can find eggs, you got to fucking con the system to get more than a dozen. We go through when we're feeding the dogs because we use eggs in the big dog's food. Since Rebel's no longer on the big animal raw food diet, we put an egg in each one of their meals. So we go through 4 eggs a day just on the dogs alone. And if I eat like 2 eggs in the morning, that's 6 fucking eggs. Like,
Wow.
and I don't feel like that's too fucking much. But if people would stop just panic buying all this fucking stuff out there, and I was tempted to fucking stutter apparently. I was tempted to do the same thing. And then I was like, fuck, man, you can only get 1 dozen eggs per person? Fuck, I need to get like 8 people in here to go through the line and buy eggs. Or I just need to go through like a bunch of times myself and buy a dozen eggs. I don't want to fucking deal with it. And then I realized, oh, well, that's fucking contributing to the problem. That's exactly what most people are thinking. But if we'd all just pump the fucking brakes, slow the fuck down a little bit, because the store is chock full of fucking chips and cookies and Pepsi and all that kind of shit. There's no fucking shortage out there. Like, the trucks are still fucking running, but like, everybody wants to fucking panic hoard and watch eggs go bad in their fucking refrigerator.
So this morning at Smith's, I bought 9 pounds of ground beef and 4 dozen eggs.
Smith's, so
Well,
You're a
there you
dick.
go.
So if you want eggs, you better start sucking.
I did. So that's I
Jacob's
Fuck
time
you.
is now.
I went and rebraved Walmart day before yesterday, and it was a fucking ghost town in there. But they had eggs, so I got eggs. I got some like ground meats. I ended up getting ground turkey and not ground beef, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. I got the cheese and stuff I needed. All the stuff I wanted, all the like grilling supplies and charcoal and all that shit was all there at Walmart. And apparently Smith's has been the place. Like, they've been weathering this really well. I don't know what fucking magic they have, but they've been staying supplied fairly well through this whole thing.
Safeway too.
Yeah, Safeway's
I have no problems with going to Safeway.
Safeway is the place I couldn't find a fucking thing I wanted, and they're
Yeah, I
all
was
super
at
limited on bread.
Safeway this morning, and there wasn't shit.
Yeah, I'll find out. I go Sunday mornings, and I'm usually just fine. You got to go when everybody's in church praying not to get the virus, and then you can get all the food.
exactly.
Or getting sneezed all over each other.
Yeah.
That was actually the
Yeah.
best time to go to Cracker Barrel too. Sundays like from 8 to 10. Perfect fucking
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
yeah, that's Murphy and I have had a tradition of like we'd go to IHOP in the morning. We call it Sodomy Sunday, you know, because it's
Damn.
the best day to. It's the best. Yeah, it's the best day to have like sodomy-based
Get the
sexual
fucking
encounter. Yeah, you have some morning sodomy, and you fast through breakfast, and you go get a late brunch, and charge back up again for the day. But you got to time it right to make sure you don't get fucking hung up by the church crowd,
Yeah. Because that'll fuck up your day.
right?
So
It
you,
doesn't matter what the fuck.
you can always spot them. What are you dressed up for? This fucking Cracker Barrel. It's like, oh,
Yeah, right.
You come from church. Like, this Golden
Why are you
Corral.
wearing-
Why are you wearing a tie?
Yeah, why are you wearing a tie?
You're gonna dip it in the gravy? What the fuck?
So I think they put in the chocolate fountain.
Right?
Yeah, chocolate fountain just
I like to suck the chocolate off my tongue.
like I like to roll up some of the fucking wontons and keep them for later.
Right?
They had a tie. They had a brilliant tie that had like a pocket in the back of it. You could slip shit in.
You mean the
Like-
holder to hold the back part of your tie?
Cocaine.
No, it's like a tie.
It's a tie designed with a pocket in the back.
Yeah,
I
it had a
see.
little pocket in the back that you could put like your house keys and shit in and fucking stuff like that.
Why the fuck would you hold that on your
It,
neck?
it was for cocaine.
Yeah.
That's really what it struck me as. It did evolve
Oh,
into
God.
the flask. Like, it did evolve into the flask tie, which I thought was genius. Like, it holds like 4 ounces of liquid in your tie, so you can take a shot from your tie whenever you need to. When you gotta look
that
sharp.
doesn't look awkward. You just
You're like,
suck-
oh, I'm feeling
sucking on his
tired.
tie- Yeah. Oh. Nobody knows a thing.
You know what? I think Jesus would be confused as to why we're wearing ties at church anyway.
Right?
It's like, why are you fuckers not wearing robes and
He's
shit?
like, why aren't you naked? Because fucking Jesus likes to party.
Where's my cocaine and wine, bitches?
Yeah, water in the wine. Fucking-
When
Let's
that
get
is a
naked.
superpower of yours,
He's all, this is my friend. She's a whore.
this is my buddy Barabbas. He's a fucking thief. He'll
Yeah.
whatever you don't got, he'll steal it
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
My heterosexual life mate.
Yeah. What's up, Bob?
These are the 12 dudes who follow me around everywhere.
Yeah, he's like, why do you think I learned how to make fucking wine?
Yeah.
That's all it was. Like, he was the high school party hookup, and they made a fucking, like, religion around him.
And then it got completely fucked up somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Then like, no, wait, we meant don't have fun. It's like, I don't know, that guy seemed like he was having fun. Like, all up until that crucifixion there. What are you doing, just hanging out?
Bummer.
You,
Yeah.
you know he was still having fun with it at the end there. Like, hey, mom, why do all the ladies love me? Because I'm hung like this. He was fucking throwing them out there. Oh, shit. It seems like a good time to just start trying random drugs. Like, we're all so fucking bored and there's nothing going on anyway, and everybody's so paranoid to fucking come in your house. Like, seems like a good time to start, like, fucking drinking ayahuasca and shit.
Right?
Well, those, what was it, like 2 people here in Arizona actually just recently tried to drink some of that tank cleaner that our president said was going to kill the COVID-19 virus.
That
and
fucking
they
thing.
died. So,
Yeah.
way ahead of you.
Fucking, that is, okay, so that is some stupid, like, colonial silver magic bullet type shit. You know, the president came out and said that there may be a connection between, there's a particular drug for, God, I want to say it's not malaria. Is it malaria?
It's malaria.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
malaria.
for
Okay.
malaria.
Yeah, malaria drug that will fucking, they think might have some kind of effect on the COVID virus, but it's been completely untested. So people are like fucking knifing each other to try and get this medication that people actually need and take it off the market for people who actually need it based on the suspicion. And then people are looking for the particular chemical and other things like tank cleaners and shit like that and drinking those thinking, oh, this will save my life
Well,
because
it's
it has
right.
trace amounts of
They jacked up the price. I think they like tripled it or something like that as soon as they found out that it may be used for the COVID-19. So they
Right.
immediately jacked up the price of it. They're like,
Which
oh,
fucking-
yeah, we'll fucking jack it up.
this is
Capitalism, baby.
I know, right? This is one of the reasons we need a single payer fucking medical system is because that shit can't get done in a government control. It's not just about getting fucking free healthcare to the people. It's also about preventing fucking rampant prices on everything and, you know, $300 fucking a shot insulin and people having to choose between a food unit and a medicine unit.
Yeah.
Right.
But who's gonna pay for it?
I don't know. You fucking shat $2 trillion real fucking quick when your fucking presidency was in fucking question, Mr. Re-election, sir.
You see, he wanted his
Yeah,
name
but
on all the
that's
checks.
fucking fake money.
He like wanted his signature on all the checks.
Oh my god.
Seriously, he's like, oh,
I-
mine's direct deposit. So
Yeah, mine's gonna be direct deposit as well. So
Yeah, so
and we're
He can
supposed to
sign
expect
away.
them in April. Sign away.
I don't know if we're gonna get in April. It'll get hung up somehow. This has been the longest fucking. We're gonna emergency pass something because everybody just tries to wedge everything else in there. And it's fucking.
I
bullshit.
know.
Like, no, we gotta pay off fucking airlines and shit. It's like what? It's like,
There
no,
was
us,
a
we need the help.
Yeah. Oh my god, a guy I went to high school with, he went on this fucking rant about how because a lot of people are like, no, you need to give the money to the people, and the people will spend the money. They'll send it up the fucking food chain, right? And he was like, it's been proven that sort of economics doesn't work. He was trying to talk about why it's important to bail out the
Bullshit.
big businesses and shit.
We don't know how to save. It's proven. You go ask
Mm-hmm.
anybody if a $500 emergency pops up. Majority of us cannot pay for it because we don't fucking save. We spend everything.
Yeah, I know.
We spend it on shit like bills and stuff, which doesn't stimulate the economy enough.
I don't know. I spend it on everything.
Yeah, I can only get so many vasectomies, guys.
Yeah. After that, it's just computer upgrades.
Give me some LASIK.
New PS5's coming out anytime now.
Oh, the PS5. That'd be a good way to
Like
spend
right here.
Right? Just fucking get it.
my stimulus. Make sure that my VR is compatible so that I can fucking make fun of Half-Life.
Apparently, they're not getting delayed. They're going to get them out in the holidays. At least the Xbox is. So I'm sure the PlayStation is also.
At the holidays, the end of the year here.
Yeah. Because they're
Yeah,
worried
the-
about China being shut down and delaying everything.
That means Cyberpunk 2077 will be out after GameStop closes, so the pre-order copy I purchased will never get to me, and I'll just have thrown my money down the GameStop well once they go bankrupt.
Did you
Fuck
pre-order it?
Mm-hmm. First game I ever pre-ordered.
It's the only game he's ever pre-ordered.
And
Yep.
through GameStop? Ah, fuck.
I was in GameStop looking at used Switch controllers.
That's the only
And that's
reason to
not-
go there. Is like all the shit. Because they bought Think Geek. So now I have a bunch of cool shit in there.
Yeah.
I don't go there for games anymore.
No. I go there
The cool
like
shit is super overpriced.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they go-
agree.
it goes on clearance pretty fucking quick, and I'll shop the clearance racks.
There's that little yellow box in the back. Everything's
Mhm.
like half off. It's like, fucking Merry Christmas.
I got a bunch of unlocked games and shit back there. That I've picked up. I bought shirts and fucking hats on clearance, and that fucking Link Listen hat that I have, I bought that on clearance at GameStop. So that's why I go in there. And I happen to be in there, and they fucking baited me in with 2077. They're like, you can pre-order it now, and you get DLC and all this other shit. And I was like, well, when's the release date? Oh, it's supposed to be like May of 2020. Fuck me.
Now it's actually going to be 2077.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna look old in the game and shit. It's gonna be all hack and broken.
Did you give him $5 or did you pay it off?
I gave him $5 and then I've paid $40 towards it.
Oh,
See, that's the only thing I like is because when they come out with the PlayStation 5, I'll go there, put $100 on it, and just pay it off like it's on layaway. By the time it comes out, I haven't paid
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So that's why I use GameStop.
Yeah, I did it because I knew you got some fucking sweet deals through GameStop. Well, not sweet deals, but the ability to buy big games through GameStop. And it's like, Patrick would be so proud of me. But it's not really how that's working out.
He led you astray.
Yeah. I'm like that fucker who backed Star Citizen on fucking Kickstarter 7 years ago, and that still hasn't come out.
Yeah. So you're thinking of me like 4 years ago. Now everything's digital.
I am like out of room on my fucking hard drive. I've got to upgrade my play.
Get an external hard drive. That's what I got them on.
Is that what you got him on?
I had
That's what I
to
need to do.
get my wife and I an external hard drive so we can put all our shit on there.
Yeah, to download Blood and Truth, I had to blow up a bunch of old games. I was like, I'll never play Borderlands again, which I will, but if I do, I'll start from the beginning. My suspicion was correct, however. First-person shooters are a lot fucking better when they're in VR, and I can actually see what the fuck is going on. So,
Yeah.
that's helpful.
I just don't like third-person shooters. They bug me.
Yeah.
Oh, like Max Payne?
I haven't played that one. I'm thinking like Gears of War.
Oh.
Where you're looking over people's shoulders.
Yeah, I don't want to look over their shoulders.
Fallout.
Yeah, Mass
Fallout has... Oh, Jacob's out.
He's back.
I'm back.
Just fell asleep
Ish.
for a second.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not appearing on my screen, but whatever.
I got him.
Yeah, he's there.
I think he did the same thing Patrick did, and it zoomed in on the upper left-hand corner of the screen because I'm looking at a white wall. Like, Jacob, wave your right hand. Hi. Yep, I'm definitely looking at the upper right-hand corner of his screen for some reason.
What the
Did
hell?
not touch my computer. Did not do
Fucking game's
anything.
just fine.
My shot's fine, so I'm the one
What's wrong with
recording.
you guys?
We're fine.
Shit. Yeah,
They're both
I'm just bad at
Frontier.
this.
all y'all need Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to use my phone, but that's getting fucking wonky too. So, and Frontier, to the best of my knowledge, is still out.
What do you mean out?
Rips on the finishing.
It's not working here in the downtown area.
Oh yeah, Frontier's been god awful here in Midtown, dude. It's been terrible.
Dude, they're god
Like,
awful
I have to-
everywhere.
I was like, you can't expect much from 34 cents a fucking stock. So
Yeah.
It's been so fucking bad. Like I was like, can I just hook up an old bicycle to like the generator, like the internet pump, and just fucking like cycle more
The
internet?
internet pump.
Yeah, buddy.
Like I'll help you guys out.
I'll
Like-
throw more hamsters in. I got a check coming in the mail.
Yeah. Fuck it! I cannot wait for Frontier to go fucking belly up and Suddenlink to buy them the fuck out and replace this
Don't wish for that.
fucking shit.
No, I don't think they will. I think they'll just let them die.
We
Just
need
be like,
somebody
"Well,
new coming in. Another cable provider.
It'll
Comcast is
happen
our
eventually.
No, we won't. They got
Dish is
it,
Yeah.
going to try.
They got it
They're,
sectioned
gonna
off.
lay,
Huh?
they're laying down fiber all through I-40 though, so if you can connect into the fiber optic running through I-40 and start new ISP,
I don't think I could just tap into it.
Just get your crimpers,
Yeah.
get a bag, have a plan.
dress up like a cable guy.
What are you doing? Stealing internet?
Don't worry, I have the masks.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're
Got a
totally-
jackhammer in the middle of I-40.
Good, right?
Like fucking stripper construction workers. Be like, no, trust us, we're real construction workers.
Yeah.
yeah, but if you could, how sweet would that be?
Oh, yeah, I would have it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could fly, that'd be pretty fucking sweet too.
You fly all the time, fucker.
Yeah, that's how you got the COVID.
Yeah, that's how I got the COVID. Jesus. So I was thinking about it. Murphy and I were both thinking about it. Back in late November, early December, I went into the hospital with unidentified pneumonia-like symptoms. And I had like a dry cough. I had difficulty breathing. I had fucking all the telltale signs of COVID-19. And Murphy's like, fuck, I think you might have gotten the coronavirus way back then. I was like, I do hang out in airports full of fucking people from all over the goddamn world. So there's a decent chance. Because this shit that I had, it cleared up. Like, I've been, you know what's been fucking with me is my allergies. Like, we've been sleeping with the windows open a lot. I wake up with my fucking eyeballs. Like, my eyeballs are glued shut, and I can't find my fucking glasses.
Be like, my
Sorry.
glaucoma's acting up. Just,
Yeah.
Not tobacco in this cigar.
That's right, it's a wacky tobacco.
Jacob Caudell, bullshit, hold my beer, does not smoke marijuana, does not endorse the use of marijuana in any state where it is not legal. Sorry, just had to throw that in there in case anybody from work sees this whole fucking stream. Be like, Jesus, Jacob, how much did you smoke on air?
Yeah, that was
Like,
a
I'm pretty sure out of
big fucking
everything-
joint.
If they would have gotten this far into the stream, I mean, fucking kudos. They're probably a fan now.
I know, right? You've got to be to make it this far into the stream. We have nothing to fucking talk about these days.
It sucks. Oh, the NBA is pretty much going to start up and play without fans. That'll be fun to watch. That'll be the game I tune in to watch. It's like no fans. I'm like, all right, let's see you guys go. Come on, get
It's
excited.
gonna look like a high.
Get inside. They're like pumping. It's like, who you pumping for? There's no fans. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who you shutting off for now?
When they do the big thing, Amare Stoudemire, like that whole thing, like
Yeah, they come in.
they-
Everybody's
Yeah.
like, there's nobody
Just
there.
An empty, echoey, bassy
Yeah.
courtroom.
just,
It would
just
echo so bad.
would the Phoenix
Sound
Suns
guys
please
like
report to the
cricket.
basketball court? Phoenix Suns, please report to the basketball court. Like that's not gonna be any more fanfare. Sorry, Jacob, I talked all over you. What was that?
The sound guy has like crickets queued up and random shit.
Right?
That sound of a
A cool sound
tumbleweed
guy.
blowing.
Yeah.
People come out, you hear the slide whistle.
Yeah. Somebody dunks, it's just crickets. Sure.
Some guy going.
Or he actually has like the crowd sound, so he plays the crowd sound. Just
Well,
But it's the same 10 seconds.
they get a
So
bunch
you
of
can tell.
the crazy tentacle arm guys from their car lots and put them in the stands.
Oh,
It'll just be. Look at them go.
Hey, that's an idea, and then you could put iPads on them, and then we could like live stream as fans onto the court.
We could VR it.
Yeah.
shit, dude! Selling virtual seats. That's actually not a bad plan. Like,
Yep.
even when the seasons get going and shit again, just like wearing a fucking iPad on your chest and being like, for half the ticket price, you can sit in my seat with me and watch the game.
So the whole game, they stare at the back of the head of the other guy.
I was like, it's
Whatever,
my
you
feed.
paid me.
I mean, my feed would just have like nacho cheese just fucking dripping on the camera, falling down, cracking the screen.
You gotta put your iPhone on your hat. Look like a miner with a GoPro or something.
I mean,
Perfect.
that's a good idea though. Yeah, you could have the beer helmet attachment with the fucking GoPro.
Yeah, see, that's a great one.
It's like peanuts right here.
You gotta help me pay for half the snacks. make you feel like you're actually there.
Right?
You drink?
They got the VR
Drink
goggles
like
on. Their wife just hits them in the face with a bag of nuts. Pow! Fucking dick.
Oh god.
You know what show I did fall into again is Paradise PD. You guys watch that yet?
No.
Not yet.
It's okay. It's a lot. It's very over the top. I watched it thinking it would be something similar to Archer. It's not.
Because that's how they advertised it.
Yeah, but it is fucking. Once you realize it's not Archer and they're going for the gag, it gets pretty fucking funny. Like and I watched both seasons of it this last week. It's good. I want to see season 3. So yeah, watch that.
I just finished the Hunters. That was pretty good. Fucking hunting down Nazis in the 70s.
Oh yeah, that's what you were talking about. I remember that now.
Yeah, it's like the whole Operation Paperclip deal.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
the Monuments Men kind of era and stuff like that.
Mhm.
God damn it. Move over. Let me just fucking make all kinds of noise. There we go.
Castlevania season 3 just came out, right?
Jesus Christ, I've only seen season 1.
Oh yeah, I did see that season 3 was up there. I should check that out too.
Castlevania, I watched it for like 4 episodes and I was like, it seems alright, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, that was the first season.
Yeah.
that was the whole first season.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So I watched the first season and I was like, like I was lackluster. I couldn't get hard during the whole show.
I wish
Kind of
they'd
like Picard.
make more Sherlocks.
Oh, I know, right? But he kind of jumped the shark in the last season, if you ask me. The last season was rough. I think season 2 was the best.
Yeah.
Season 1 of Picard just finished.
Nobody
That's
cares.
one.
If you don't care, you'll be alright with me spoiling it, right?
Yeah, spoil it. Fuck it.
Yeah, spoil it.
Go ahead.
So Picard died. He had a fucking brain tumor that they revealed in episode 1.
Who?
All
The
Right.
right.
last episode of the season, he died, and then they put his fucking brain into an android body
Picard?
with no superpowers. Yeah. I'm like, no, just fucking kill him.
So they just
Let him be dead.
they just have another actor playing Picard now.
Nope. Still
He's
bad.
They put him in an android that
Well,
looks
so
exactly
bad,
like
too.
him. You're still old and
Same age.
feeble. What the fuck? I can have an android, but I can look like anything. You made me look like this.
You couldn't give me a body that runs? What the fuck?
It'd be like
I'm
first,
still in
first
continent.
First thing
Why
you're
is
like,
this android wearing a
you
diaper?
couldn't have made me any bigger. At least doesn't work.
They made it so that the body will also age and eventually die. Also,
fuck
Like-
off.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Like,
Come
we're gonna
on.
give you all the worst parts of having an android body. Fucking.
Wow.
just kill him off. Let
Yeah.
him die.
Or if you want to go that route, just fix the fucking brain tumor.
Or don't call it Picard. Call it something else.
Yeah. Call it weird, slow android Star Trek.
A Star Trek story.
This is. I hate to
Trek
say.
Awakens.
I hate to say you should
The
be taking
last
advice
Picard.
from Star Wars, like for anything. But if you're gonna do a TV show, like at least they did the Mando correctly. So just take a page from that. You don't need Picard. You just need a fucking badass Starfleet dude going around and shooting people. Yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, you could. That's what Seven did. Every time she was on screen, she was blasting someone away.
Oh, Jerry
Taking them
Ryan.
down a fucking chasm.
I would still fucking
Or
just
we could just watch the Orville whenever that next season drops.
God. I've been so desperate for it because we've been watching so much Seth MacFarlane stuff that oh my fucking God, I want the Orville to come back out
That's
again.
a better Star Trek than Picard at this point.
Oh, it's the Star Trek we deserve, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about the press release. They were talking about the fact that everything was delayed because they got a bigger production budget, and he was like, "Yeah, it's just going to take more time to put out the shows because we're going to put more into them, and we can't crank them out at super high speed. So we're going to take the time that the shows require to get them good." And I'm like, can't really argue with that. I feel like you could get them out, but
There's a
I'm not.
point where you argue that. Otherwise, you end up waiting for Doors of Stone or fucking Winds of Winter for 2 decades.
What are these things?
The next Name of the Wind book or the
Okay,
next
that's where-
Game of Thrones book.
That's where I thought you were going. Yeah. The Game of Thrones can fucking eat dicks. Name of the Wind, however, that's one that, God, I wish he would fucking finish that series.
Nothing's getting finished.
What is happening? What
there's,
is happening?
There's more. We're on you, bud.
Jesse, yeah.
What?
Did you eat shrooms or something? What happened to you? You just started giggling and touching your face.
What? No, I was laughing at you because you were just like so dismissive of everything that Jacob was talking about. You're like, no, I don't know what this is. Fuck it, I don't know. So I was just like, God damn.
This is our dynamic.
There's more Mountain Man books.
Mm.
There's a 4 and 5 now, so I've been listening to 4. Super good.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. Got about halfway through the second one. Was it's funny? I glanced up at the top of the screen and it says Jacob Stewart Patrick, and I was like, Patrick Stewart, what the fuck? Like, did he realize we were talking about?
I
him?
heard you talking shit about me.
He's hijacked the Skype.
Right.
He fucking bullocked us. So what the fuck do we do with the this shows no signs of improving, right? So how do we survive? And is this going to be the new normal? That's a good question. Like, is this going to be the new normal? This social distancing, like fucking hands off delivery for fast food and shit like that. I feel like we've discovered that a lot of things are possible, and that even after COVID like passes away, it's going to be the new normal that like we have delivery for fucking Burger King and it's not DoorDash. Like this might fucking put DoorDash out of business and fucking Grubhub and shit like that.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm keeping them in business.
Getting that DoorDash delivered all the time, or Postmates
fuck
or whatever.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I use all of them. Uber Eats, Postmates,
Yeah.
DoorDash.
Because I still won't eat Burger King, even if they brought it to me.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
a good point. That's
no.
the only place I haven't ordered from.
'Cause
They could like try
they
to shove
suck
it down my
ball sack.
throat.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nope.
not doing it. Fuck you guys.
Come on! You wouldn't have an Impossible Burger?
No,
Come on!
No.
not even
No.
once.
I
It
had the one
tastes
from
like a
Carl's
Whopper.
Jr. and it was like,
If I'm gonna eat
But I was-
unhealthy shit, I'll just eat unhealthy shit. I'm not gonna eat something that's parading around as healthy.
You don't want to fucking mitigate that damage.
Yeah. Because it's all unhealthy. Fucking, not a bit of
Oh,
that
yeah.
is good for you. It's just not animal products. But they're like, oh, it's healthy, but it's not. It's fucking garbage.
Mm-mm.
Same as everything else you're gonna get from Burger King, or
Oh,
any
yeah,
other
it's-
fast food place. Yeah.
It's fucking bizarrely recycled soybean paste and fucking black bean mush powder with some fucking polyglycols and binder.
Right.
I will say the only time I was ever curious about Burger King was when they had that promo Halloween burger that like turned your shit all purple or black or whatever.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would do that. If they had that right now, I would DoorDash it.
Yeah. Jesse's like, if it provides me with a good turn,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
If I get
Yeah.
good entertainment on the back end, I'm in.
Be like, this porcelain is now black. Wow.
I'll choke down a fucking Hellburger if it means I get to look at funny colors in the shitter.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Past that, yeah, I don't think they provide much of anything. I agree.
No, they fucking suck, dude.
Ooh, Patrick, you just went back to normal. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he hasn't even like touched his computer.
I haven't touched mine
The most
either,
I
but
get to is my iPad to look at news stories, like see what's happening. That's
the
about
whole
it.
time I've been staring at this part of his head, like trying to read his expressions through his fucking right eyebrow. So
What? Why is yours so zoomed in?
I don't know. It did it randomly, just like it did Jacob. Still zoomed in as fuck. I have no idea what's going on
That's
back there.
technology bad. That's just
Wow.
Nobody else is having an issue.
Hi, my name's Jacob. I'm your IT guy.
Yeah,
How are you?
he loses Skype for some reason.
It fucking, like, Skype was like, nope, your account doesn't exist. Fucking kill yourself. So I was like, fine, I'll create a new account. So I tried to use my email. It's like, an account already exists for this email. And I'm like, fuck you, Skype! So, yeah. Anyway.
Did you look at your username for Skype? It's
Did
like
you
this
look at
crazy.
your username for Skype?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
it's
is
normal.
my email address. Yours is like 20
Live
different
CID 782, whatever
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I don't know what happened. I think it has something to do with the fact that I used my work telephone number, and I don't
Oh, and
know.
it got hacked. You hacked it.
Yep,
Yeah.
there
You
you
hacked.
Yeah, I.
Hack the planet.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Yep. He's the asshole.
If somebody helps me type, I can do this twice as fast.
I was looking at some remote jobs. Like, can you type so many words a minute? I'm like, dude, not for me. What else is there? It was like fucking 70 words a minute. I'm like, yeah, that's not me. Unless it's like I can type a bunch of I. Yep. I's a word.
Throw an A in there once in a while.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they'll never expect this one.
Yeah. And
Yeah, you could just use the ampersand. That's an and.
yeah.
I and die 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 and went to the
300 words a minute, fucking boss.
Oh, shit. I'm beginning to think I need to start building some shit, like just working on some construction projects, like putting that fence in around the patio out back and all that fucking noise that I've wanted to do anyway. Use my stimulus money to buy some fucking lumber, get that shit done.
There you go.
I want to, but fuck, I'm also applying at a job at Casa Grande. So,
Cass, what the fuck?
yeah.
That's a long ass drive.
Yeah, well, I'll be living there. So, it'll be a shorter drive.
Surprise!
So I'm
Patrick
glad to
movie.
see that the Skype thing works, sort of.
Yeah. Surprise.
You're applying for a motherfucker, this is happening live on air. You spring this shit on me.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in you. Like, if it was Washington, I can understand it, because that's always been your fucking goal. Casa fucking Grande?
Because I want to go get sick right now. That's fucking... Washington's super bad.
Do it! Fucking, you're the last healthy guy in Washington. You can pretty much pick your jobs.
Right? That might be true. They might all be dying off.
They're like, you may not be able to do 70 words per minute, but my God, you have your lungs.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
hired.
More words than a fucking corpse.
Yeah. You can breathe and you have an index finger. You're hired.
Fucking,
Sounds like my life.
I'm your
My
IT guy.
And high and high and high and high.
Oh, shit.
Like, oh,
Fuck.
fuck, where'd you get
No,
this guy?
An opportunity popped up, so I'm like, fucking put in for it.
What, is it $100,000 a year? Tell me it's $100,000 a year. I want you
No.
to make $100,000 a year.
It's like 39 and then 50 shortly after. 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 39 and
That sounds like what Woodmark told you. I'm looking at you, Jesse.
Oh, not me.
It's not his fault. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I feel like we're
And the way things are right now, I am nowhere gonna get a raise anytime soon.
yeah. I we were all excited because it's been a couple of years since we got a raise, and I was like talking with my boss. I was like, "So stock prices are doing really good. Think a raise might happen this year?" And she was like, "Yeah, it looks pretty good." That fucking
we're
supposed to
shit the bed.
Yeah, we're supposed to negotiate raises any fucking minute now, and I don't foresee that going well. So, we did get approved for our bonuses though, and I'm excited about that. So, I should be.
Bigger stock options.
What's that?
They might give you better stock options instead of a raise.
Which I would take, because our stock tanked so hard, and it's a stock that fucking builds over time. I'm going to buy into the stock this next rotation anyway, which the buy-in's coming up. I got to pay attention to that. But yeah, I'll buy into the stock and
What's
fucking
your stock
take the hits.
trading at right now?
It was 120 a share. It dropped to 85 a share, and I don't know what it's at right now. 85 is the last I saw. And then we buy 15% below that. So
Nice.
Yeah, that's.
Can you buy 15% below for us?
No. I can buy 15% below for me and just be like, hey, these 10 stock options are Patrick's, and when I sell them, I can give you that money, I suppose. And I think we're talking about insider trading on a fucking show, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
It's not insider trading; it's public knowledge. I didn't ask you what it was gonna be. I asked you what.
Yeah,
it is.
insider trading
Yeah.
was what the fucking Senate did.
Yeah, that's what the Senate did.
Holy shit! How did we not talk about that? Did we talk about that last week? I think we talked about that
Yeah,
last
we
week.
did last week.
Yeah, just a bunch of senators who dumped off. Like one guy dumped off, I want to say $175,000 in stocks, like 2 days before the announcement came out. Because 2 days is enough time. That's enough to not to make it suspicious.
Yeah.
I was just trying to offload some excess stock, like my entire portfolio. And I was trying to buy fucking
Just
Purell
all of it.
stock.
Right?
Yeah, I just needed to clean out I didn't want to worry about stocks anymore. I'm old.
We started making our own at work, and it's been fucking eating up my hands.
Your fucking hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
Oh, hands. I thought you were making your own stocks.
Yeah, he makes his own stocks just out
Make your own
back.
stocks. You want to buy some?
You now own one share in Patrick Incorporated.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I sign every check myself.
Yeah. You're welcome, America.
PS Hold My Beer needs to become a publicly traded company.
Yeah.
Our stock couldn't do much worse than fucking
We'll all get
anybody else's.
fired like as soon as we became publicly traded.
Like, oh, you guys suck. Out.
Shit. I feel bad for our listeners because usually we have so much cool stuff, and the show has gotten weird. It's
We're
just
trying.
gotten weird.
We're trying.
We're doing our best, man.
I think it's
I'll
kind
have
of
the
like that
first
with
section
all
of
shows.
Dave stuff done this week. So
What's
we
that,
can
Jacob?
talk about Dave shit.
You're gonna have to repeat that, Jacob. I didn't quite hear you because your microphone sucks.
I know it. Bastard. The first section of the Dave shit should be up soon. So we can talk about that.
Oh, the Dave interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You understood him. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the day shift.
Yeah, the day shift. What?
I don't know that these guys have heard the Dave interview as of yet. So
we have not. That's because we were supposed to listen to pieces of it, do a deep dive, but nobody's told us what to do a deep dive on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we all
yeah.
got quarantined.
We're just
I'm
waiting
really
for
behind
orders.
because I got quarantined and got more fucking work.
How'd
Yeah.
that work? Well, you sell soap, so I mean, I feel like you should be doing pretty good in this economy.
Well, we're making soap and shit, but people aren't buying fancy soap. They're buying whatever the fuck they can find on a shelf in Smith's and Walmart. But Mom's boss, they're moving their entire fucking company across town, and they're
Okay.
paying me to do that. So I've been moving shit all week.
Jacob, you were like if a gig economy came to life.
I make soap. I move shit. I do reporting. Fucking podcast. What else you
We should
want?
just call it. We should just call it Jacob's List and not Craigslist.
He'll deliver
res-
cigars.
I respect it, man, because you're in the hustle. Like I could never do what you do, whatever it is that you do.
Speaking of delivering cigars, get your fucking humidor up so I can deliver you some too. God damn.
Get the sealant tomorrow. So if you want to meet me tomorrow, I can
Okay.
exchange bacon grease for cigars.
It's the weirdest fucking apocalyptic trade. I'm pretty comfortable because so many people out there are investing in fucking disposable items like fucking toilet paper and shit like that, and I'm just staring at my 2.5 gallons of whiskey that I have sitting here like that'll be worth pure fucking gold in the fucking end times.
I know. I got like 4 other bottles that I have. I'm good right now.
Oh,
Alright.
speaking of, I got my Tres Comas.
Tres Comas.
Oh.
When we
Is
all
this
get,
the
This guy fucks.
that's the Silicon Valley tequila.
Yeah,
Which
that's
you
our-
should watch because you have all the time in the world now.
Yeah.
do I?
You'll enjoy it. Like, you'll thank us.
Like you could
But I'm
totally
playing-
watch that while you crochet. Like it's no fucking big deal.
Crocheting is
Yeah.
that's the next
While
skill.
you're
I bought a
doing it-
crochet hook too.
It'll combat you growing a vagina. Like, you'll start growing a vagina, and then Silicon Valley will push it back down.
I'm currently embroidering a dragon. All right.
It's
I have
my
to finish-
otherkin spirit.
I have to finish null binding my hat, and then I'm gonna teach myself crochet.
There you
go.
You should just
So-
watch Silicon Valley.
Just watch Silicon Valley, drink some fucking tequila, man.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Call it a quarantine.
You'll love Russ Hanneman. Fucking, you'll wish we had him on.
All right. Well, I'm also playing Blood and Truth while I do all that stuff too, so I'm shooting people. That's fun, right? Actually, Blood and Truth is pretty cool because you're like a London gangster, and I fucking love it. It's a good game.
And here comes all the
Staring at me,
news.
all judgy and shit.
Because we know you're lying.
Yeah. You have the game, but you're not playing it.
Yeah, no.
I'm 8% in. Huh?
Don't you get 8% just by making a character?
Just
Yeah, I
by
pretty
putting
much
the
finished
fucking
the tutorial. Yeah.
Alright, Blood and Truth, PlayStation 4 GameStop. Let's see what they got.
Terrell, this one sucks balls. You gotta get the VR headset with it. So maybe I'll get a VR headset when my check comes in.
Oh, there you go. With your stimulus check.
Yeah.
And I'll get a PlayStation Pro account. We can start playing together.
I was thinking about getting one from the PC.
Actually, to be honest with you, I really wish I had gotten like an Oculus or something like that, and not the PSVR. Because the PSVR is super limited in what it can do and play, and there's so much content out there for the Oculus. It's like, fuck, I wish I would have fucked. Because the Oculus Quest it's in the same neighborhood as I paid for that PSVR.
Oh, that's the standalone one, right?
Yeah. But the reason I went with the PSVR is because it was on the Delta Marketplace, and I got it for free. I bought it with points and shit.
Yeah, I would get it for free too, but if I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna go for the one that hooks up to the PC.
Yeah. So that's if and when I decide to upgrade my VR situation, it's definitely going to be Oculus. Which is funny because I almost did the thing that I always do, which is back the wrong pony. Because I was going to buy the HTC like Vibe or whatever the fuck it was called, the competitor to the Oculus. Because I thought I'll go with fucking HD DVD as opposed to Blu-ray.
Because porn's on it. The one time porn didn't push forward the tech.
Oh fuck you! You can porn all day long on the Oculus.
No, the HD.
No, I'm saying that. Yeah, the HD DVD. That's what the one porn backed. But since
Yeah.
PlayStation came out with the Blu-ray,
Blu-ray.
it fucking
yeah.
died. Because Xbox, you had to buy a separate HD DVD player.
Because let's face it, you can only porn so long. You can game for a lot longer. So yeah, it's when
Plus,
porn
everybody's
goes
like-
head.
I could spend the same amount for a Blu-ray player, or get the PlayStation that does gaming porn. Fucking Blu-rays. I'm getting that. It's for the whole family. Get out of the living room. Dad's watching porn.
Oh shit! I still haven't figured out a way to get porn to play on the PS4, but I'll crack that shell eventually.
You just go to your web browser. That's all you gotta do.
But I don't think it'll work on the it won't play in VR. I want to figure out how to get the VR
VR.
stuff
Gotcha. Yeah.
or
All right.
headset. Yeah,
Oh.
you got to go through some fucking hoops.
Yeah, Mike,
So-
you just go to the web
You
browser.
got
You can watch
time,
YouTube
figure it
porn.
out.
What's that, Jacob?
You got time, figure it out. We all
That's
have
yeah.
time.
Now that I think about it, I might just tell Murphy you're done watching Family Guy. I'm gonna figure out how to porn.
Porn in
I want
VR.
you. What I want you to do is watch the screen
Yeah.
and then do whatever they're doing to him to me.
I was gonna say, if you're standing in the middle of the living room just jerking off, she's gonna be like, "I'm right here. You don't have to do this."
This is so realistic.
She's like, "Well, I guess I'm not needed." But yeah,
I'm not saying that she's not, but
Yeah, I definitely want to get VR for the PC instead.
Yeah,
It's just more games for it.
yeah, get a nice Steam account and fucking go from there.
Like the
Anytime.
new Half-Life game?
Yeah.
Try the new Half-Life game. Man, I wish somebody would fucking show me a playthrough tutorial of that
Right?
for like an hour.
I
shit.
wish we could get his numbers.
Well, fuck, we'd have to come up with something better than what we've been limping in these past couple of weeks.
It's not our
Goddamn.
fault. It's the virus. Show him your crochet.
You might actually get some viewers. You're like, and this is a dragon.
Yeah,
Like,
this
oh,
is my
wow.
dragon. It's my other
Like and
conspiracy.
subscribe.
My other conspiracy. Dude, we should... Jesse, are you familiar with Otherkin?
No, I'm not.
Oh, God. Do we reveal this to Jesse now, or do we
We'll
save
do-
it for next
Next
week?
week we'll do a Otherkin deep dive.
Okay. That's what we need, is something to get weird on.
Are we off quarantine
So-
next week, or is it one more weekend of this?
Technically, I am free of quarantine this Wednesday, so...
Oh, okay. So that's like the motherfucker that thinks he's like a werewolf.
All right, well, fucking Jesse just Googled it.
God damn it, Jesse.
Dude, I have the internet. It's literally all I've been
Then
doing.
why
all week.
don't
All right, we'll study it,
It-
and then we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
also
yeah.
not just one motherfucker, so you know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
like-
that's kind of like the next subspecies of fucking furries.
I feel like that's
we'll talk about
pejorative.
it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
So yeah, technically my
I'll second
quarantine
that.
my quarantine ends on Wednesday. So that's 14 days in quarantine. That's what the hospital told me to do, was 14 days of strict quarantine. And I broke that by going to Walmart for a minute, but still,
And then
that'll
over
be
kids
Infectors
just
gotta
fucking
infect.
kicking.
yeah.
Typical fucking millennials.
Right?
Fucking, what can I say? I want to share. I'm a giver,
Yeah. Just like herpes.
right? So, and now there's 3 confirmed cases in Kingman. So
Herpes?
Yeah.
I think there's way more herpes than that.
No, there's only 3. You heard him.
You heard it here first, folks.
I know all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Here at the close of the show, we want to say thank you to anyone who stayed with us this long. Most importantly, we want to say thank you to COVID-19 for fucking up our entire reality
God damn it, COVID.
and
got the
forcing us
Rona.
into this bizarre quarantine situation. I'm just going to kind of cup the balls on my microphone here. It has, however, forced us to learn how to be. Yeah, let me just fucking.
Yeah, keep going. Keep
How do you
going.
like that?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
That
It has forced us how to learn the video thing. So our video, like our YouTube presence, is gonna fucking spike. So if we can monetize that, we
3 views.
Actually, I unsubscribed today.
Oh, thanks.
God damn it! Oh fuck! You need to start posting that on social media and shit.
I did on Twitter. Nobody listened.
No. You should tweet it to the president. I bet we'd get some hits.
Probably so. We also want to say thank you to all the businesses that are delivering food and that are providing touchless blowjobs and whatever else you're doing to help.
That's just regular porn.
Isn't that technically VR porn?
Yeah.
If you get a
Touchless blowjob.
I'm 100% in. Everybody out there who's kind of pulling together and trying to make this COVID thing a survivable fucking endeavor. I never thought we would be here. We live in a fucking like sci-fi world at this point, as far as I'm concerned. But since here we are, thank you to everybody who is pulling together to make that a reality. If you want to follow our adventures on Instagram, you can go to instagram.com/BSHMbeer podcast. There you can see pictures of what we used to do, because now we just fucking don't leave our homes. It's kind of pathetic, except for those of us who still have to go to work, which is 3/4 of the show. If you want to join the conversation, you can go to facebook.com/BSHMbeer. If you want to try and support us through this, if you want to throw some of that sweet, sweet stimulus money our way, you can go to patreon.com/BSHMbeer. There, for as little as $4 a month or for as much as $400 a month. Think about that. Your stimulus check could get you 3 months. That's halfway to the goal. So if you're married or if you're in a couple and you take your stimulus checks, you put them on Patreon, buy that whole 6-month thing, we will fly you out here to Kingman, Arizona, where we will hopefully be off fucking COVID craziness, and we will name a beer after you. We'll have an in-studio show with you as long as we're all off quarantine and shit like that. So for just the price of 2 stimulus checks, you could be having drinks with us, and we'll get the brewery downtown to brew you your beer. You can say, bullshit, hold my beer. So that's an exciting prospect, I think. So just chip that sweet, sweet stimulus money our way and help us keep the show afloat. With that, we can invest in like cool new cameras and shit and make this new video element a permanent part of the setup. And when Patrick moves to fucking Houston Grand or wherever the fuck he ends up, we can
Somewhere.
we can somewhere not Kingman. That's all. He just wants the fuck out of here.
Can we get me a better mic before we get new cameras?
I mean, you can get you a better mic because you're getting a fat fucking goddamn stimulus check. Don't look at us, moneybags.
I have more kids.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear your protest because your
Yeah.
microphone sucks.
Yeah. Just stay in the dark corner.
I'll drive the old mixer over to your place. I think I've got all the pieces for it here somewhere, and one of the microphones. That'll be fun. You can get one of the Chinese cheapies. Anyway, fuck, gentlemen, do we have anything else to say?
Nope.
Nope.
Then if you have anything to say, consider saying it to us.